First thing I'm going to discuss are my shoes that I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to be wearing the Hoka Mafate Speed 2s starting out. Most likely I'll finish the trail wearing these, but you never do know. I've been training in the ones for the last 8 months or so. I have like about over 600 miles in the ones, and the tread's still really going. They're going really well. I'm really impressed with the ones, and the twos are exactly the same. The only thing they did differently is they designed the outside a little differently and they reinforced the heel plate. But other than that, they're the exact same shoes. And the greatest thing about these Hokas is the Vibro Mega Grips. These are the same exact soles that are on the ones. They are the best gripping soles you can get. They're super durable. I just cannot say enough good things about these shoes. I absolutely love them. I just do not see myself changing out of them. And most likely I am going to finish in these shoes too. In 2016, I went through 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. I can't remember which, so I'm expecting to go through at least 4 of these, maybe 5. It's hard to say, but these Hoka Mafate Speed 2s are definitely the shoe I will be using on my southbound through hike of the Appalachian Trail. Alright, and under those shoes I will be wearing Darn Tough socks. I used these in 2016, and even though I replaced a pair in the middle of the Smokies, the 2 pairs that I used lasted me the whole time. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use these again. I have another pair that I'm bringing with me that will be in my stuff sack. I'm also, on rainy days, I like to wear these liners. They're just REI brand, but they really help my feet when it's wet and from them getting real wet and getting blisters. So I usually will wear these liners, you know, if it's really wet out. And along with those, I do wear Dirty Girl Gaiters. I do like to wear Gaiters. If I'm just doing like a backpacking trip, I usually won't wear these. But on long distance hikes, I like wearing them. They will keep a lot of debris out of your shoe, which I'm one of those people, I hate when stuff gets in my shoe. I hate stopping and getting it out. And also that stuff that gets in your shoe, it causes blisters. These will keep all that stuff out, and they will also keep a lot of the dust and dirt out, which kind of keep your socks cleaner, even though your socks are still sweaty and nasty. And I usually have to rinse them out every night anyways. They will help keep your socks cleaner. But the number one reason I like these things is they just keep the debris out of your shoes. You can keep hiking without having to stop and, you know, clean out all the dust and debris out of your shoes. So yes, I will be wearing Dirty Girl Gaiters and liners when it's wet, and Darn Tough socks under my Hokas. Okay, next, the clothing I will be wearing on my body while I'm hiking. First off, I will be wearing the Exofficio underwear that most hikers wear. They're really popular. I like them a lot. Kind of expensive, but they're really good. And for shorts, I'll just be wearing the Under Armour, the black Under Armour shorts. I wore these same ones. I wore gray ones. I think they were gray, not black, in 2016. They're just the basic hiking, running shorts from Under Armour. I like them a lot. Real simple, pretty light. I think they weigh like 3.5 ounces. But they work for me, and I'm going to wear them again this year. Alright, so now for the shirt I'll be wearing while I'm hiking. It's just an REI Performance Shirt, hiking, running shirt. It's a really cool shirt. I went to REI, they had a huge sale, and I bought like 10 different shirts, or I grabbed 10 different shirts, tried them all on, and I ended up liking this one the best, and it ended up being the cheapest one too. I really like it a lot. It has these little perforated things in the material that you know, create a lot of airflow. It dries really quick. It's really light, super comfortable, and I just liked it a lot, and it happened to be the cheapest shirt, so it worked out great. No complaints, you know. And since I've been having knee issues, I decided I'm going to wear knee compression sleeves starting off at least through the whites, and then I'll evaluate my situation, see where I am from there. But I tried on a few different knee compression sleeves. I like these Physix gear the best. It's spelled Physix, and yeah, so I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna wear compression sleeves at least through the whites, and then I'll see where I can go from there. And also, I do wear hiking gloves, and the reason I do is the hiking pole, the handles, whether it's cork or the, you know, the foamy grip, no matter what, I tend to get this layer of slime during the summer, especially from sweating, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. So I started wearing gloves, and I've been doing it for a while, and I really like them, and it kind of keeps my hands cleaner too. So I will be wearing these, and these are called Glofits, and yeah, they're just like workout gloves. Yeah, so that'll be it for what I'll be wearing on my body while I'm hiking. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot my hiking hat. I'll be wearing this on the AT. This will be my official hiking hat. So I do use Zpacks stuff sacks for everything that I store in my pack. This pack right here is all the clothes I'll be carrying in this Zpacks clothing bag right here. So the first thing I'm going to get out of my bag is my camp/town shirt. Now this is just a cheap cotton/polyester blend shirt, and I just use it for camp and for town. It's very comfortable. It's not to hike in. It's for me to be able to put on a dry shirt when I get to camp. I sweat so much, and just something comfortable to lounge around and camp in. Next thing I'm pulling out of my bag are spare shorts. Now these are just a spare pair of shorts for when I get to camp. Like I said, I sweat so much, even my shorts are usually like drenched. So I like to have a nice dry pair of shorts to change into. And when I get into town, these shorts can also be used for hiking if I need to have an extra pair of hiking shorts. The next thing I'm pulling out of my bag is a spare pair of underwear. Now this is just an extra pair of Exofficio underwear for me to hike in when my other pair starts getting nasty. Some people only choose to carry one pair of underwear. I'm choosing to carry two pairs. The next thing I'm pulling out of my bag is an extra pair of socks. So this is just an extra pair of darn tough socks. I can wear them, change into them in camp and town if I want a clean pair of socks. I can hike in these. I'll usually change them out halfway between a hike between towns. And I just like having an extra pair of socks, and I am carrying another pair of darn tough socks with me. The next thing I'm pulling out of my bag is a buff. So this is just a basic buff. I like to have it, I like to use it and wrap it around my forehead. It helps collect the sweat, and it also helps cool my head down during the heat. And during the winter, it'll help warm your head. So yeah, I like the buff a lot. I carried two in 2016. This year, I'm only gonna carry this one. And the last thing out of my bag is the Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain pants. Now these are the Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain pants. The reason I don't include them in my rain gear is I use them primarily just for warmth. I'm not carrying any mid layers with me. I might see how the whites are by the time I get there, but for the most part, I'm not gonna be carrying any. And so if I do need some warmth on my legs, I use these for the warmth. I rarely ever use them during the rain. So that's it for my spare clothing. That's an extra pair of shorts, a Camp Town shirt, an extra pair of underwear, extra pair of socks, a buff, and some Outdoor Research rain pants for warmth. So last but not least of my clothing is my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer down jacket. This is one of the lightest down jackets you can buy. There is a Montbell that's lighter, but it has no pockets, and that is a big deal breaker for me. So this will be my down jacket that I'll take with me on my thru hike. And in 2016, I carried my down jacket all the way from Georgia all the way to Maine. These come in handy at night when it gets cold in New England. And I just like to carry it all year long, my down jacket. Alright, so now for my rain gear. So my rain jacket is Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket. It's really popular, probably one of the lightest rain jackets you can get. It's more water resistant than waterproof. If it's really coming down, this will not keep you super dry. But I also use it a lot for warmth too. It's a great shell, great wind blocker. It serves two purposes. I really like this jacket a lot, and I am taking this with me on my Appalachian Trail thru hike for sure. Okay, and so my last piece of rain gear is this Six Moons Design Silver Shadow Carbon Umbrella. This umbrella is, I think, the lightest one you can get. I did not carry an umbrella in 2016. This year I am. Watching so many different YouTube thru hikes convinced me to do this, especially E-Wolf's last year, his thru hike, he carried an umbrella, and he pretty much convinced me to do this. My buddy Bearcord too had a lot to do with this, and I think this is really gonna just make things a lot easier hiking in the rain. And I think this, in conjunction with my raincoat, will keep me pretty dry. And I'm looking forward to it. I've tried it a few times already on some hikes. Keeps me really dry. I like it a lot. And I can even, position it where it fits in my harness and lays on the back of my pack where I don't have to carry it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how this works, and I'm definitely gonna review it on my thru hike. Okay, so I think that about sums it up. My footwear, my clothing, and my rain gear that I will be using this coming July 6th on my Appalachian Trail thru hike. If you're a new subscriber, thanks so much for subscribing. Everyone who is subscribed and watches my videos and comments, thank you so much. I really owe this whole channel to y'all, and I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And so yeah, that about concludes this, and I will see y'all on my next video. Until then, y'all take care.